Welcome to Project Find Your Fire. I'm so excited you're here with us today. I'm April.
And I'm Kelly, and we're very excited. We're super excited to share a methodology that we've put together based on our core values of growth, relationships, and wellness, and helping us become the best that we can possibly be throughout 2020. The better part is that we've taken this methodology and we've put it together into a series called Your Life on Fire. So watch for different videos coming out throughout 2020. We're going to try to get them in regularly. Each one's based on a different subject, a different topic, to give you tips, tricks, and tools to get you through 2020, and not just get you through, but to thrive in 2020. So we're super excited. So tonight, we're going to first talk about awareness.
Awareness. Well, and we're going to be talking a little bit about the mind and the state. So awareness is really key. And if you were with us last time, we talked about who you are and who you are not. And that's really key. And sometimes that's difficult for some people. It's difficult to define that and put words and express that. And we shared some tools and tips on how to do that. So we hope that you were able to do that. And now it's really understanding that awareness is key in defining who you are, but awareness is also key in changing who you are. So we want to be expansive, and with that we need to be aware. And awareness is something that you need to practice. It's a practice. It's something that you have to do with intent and consciousness, and you need to take time to do this. So it isn't very difficult to practice the awareness. It's really being attentive and listening, taking the time and thinking. So for us, awareness is happening all the time, and sometimes, we're lucky to have each other to be able to bring up some things that, to be aware of, to remind us, right? And you may not have everyone around you to do that. So being aware of your thoughts is very important. What kind of messages and thoughts are you having daily, maybe in the morning, in the afternoon, at night? What are the thoughts that you're having about yourself and about others? It's very reflective at this point. And what words are you using? Are you using positive words? Are you using encouraging words? Or are you maybe somebody who's using a lot of negative words or judgy words? So just being aware of the thoughts you have and the words that you use. And another key thing is the actions. What are you doing? What are you doing to enhance, grow, and put yourself in situations or around people that allow you and support you in a positive way? Being aware and conscious of those things. So what else would you like to add about awareness?
I just want to reiterate sort of what you said, is that it takes practice and it takes some time to develop these tools, because our old way of thinking, we've used that way of thinking for so many years now. For me, it's been a long time, and those muscles are in really good shape, and they can kick into action automatically without us thinking about it. And so with the new awareness, the new tools, the new techniques, it takes time because you're building up new sets of muscles to kick those in. And so, you can't bench press 500 pounds overnight. It takes time and it's incremental. So just keep working at it, and it's going to struggle at first, but make sure you do. Be aware. When you wake up in the morning, are you feeling tired? If it's a Monday, are you sluggish? Do you hate that it's Monday? Why do you hate that it's Monday? Because you've been trained to hate Mondays. But you don't have to hate Mondays. You can love Mondays. And so it's being aware of your emotional state and the words that you're using and what you're doing and what you're thinking and how all of these things are working together. It's an awareness of yourself, and then you can start to change.
Yes, and so we're talking specifically about awareness in the framework that you can actually just do this by taking the time and effort to think about your thoughts, think about the words, hear the words that you're saying to yourself and others, and then what actions, what are places that you're at, people you're with, what kind of environments, what do you partake in, and then look, is that serving you in a sense that you're growing and it aligns to you? How do you feel when you're in those situations? Are you excited? Are you feeling like this great anticipation that event is coming up, or that you get to spend time with these people? That says a lot about you, and it says a lot about where you're growing or where maybe you're not growing. And just all this is being aware, because it kind of goes into the next topic that I think we want to talk about, which is focus. So I'll let you talk a little bit about focus.
Your focus is so important, especially when it comes to changing your awareness, because where focus goes, energy flows. I'm going to say that again because I need you to remember this. Where focus goes, energy flows. And I've got a great story about this. I've developed sort of a trick to teach kids how to ride a bicycle. And my youngest daughter has a friend who was trying to ride a bicycle, wasn't very successful, so they dropped her off here so that I could teach her how to ride a bicycle. And we live out in the country, so we have a big circle drive. But in the gravel circle drive, there's a pothole that's kind of a washout in the gravel. And she was able to ride the bike really very quickly, and then as they were riding around the circle, she hit the pothole every time. I mean, she's got lots of room to go around the pothole. The reason she was hitting the pothole every time is because she was looking at it. She was focused on it. Where focus goes, energy flows. And I taught her to focus where she wanted to go instead of on the pothole, and then she never hit it again. So this is the kind of thing that you do when you become aware and you want to change that awareness. If you're somebody who hates Monday mornings, you wake up Monday morning and you
focus on Monday and focus on not liking Monday, you're not going to like Monday.
Right. If you ask those people at the end of the day, how was your day? It wasn't going to be a very good day. Why? Because that's what they were focused on all day long. So wake up in the morning, love your day, have that moment of intention, have that moment of gratitude that we talked about last time, and your day is going to change. Focus on having a beautiful day. Focus on being happy. You will find what you're looking for. You always do.
And I wanted just to add, because I think there's a really good lesson here that you talk about focus, but also momentum, in the sense that it only takes one day to teach a young kid to ride a bike, and then to teach them how to focus on where they're going, not going for the potholes and going for, the smooth path. This says a lot about children and learning and resilience. And I want to state, and you mentioned it, that, as we get older, we have habits, right? But we also have the ability in one day to change that habit. We have the ability, just like children, when we see it and the amazement, when we get excited about something and we put ourselves in a state of learning and we focus on the outcome of what we want, it is that simple to change. So I just wanted to add that, and the awareness is key. We feel strongly in being aware, because awareness is the first thing to actually, you can't make change if you're not aware of the change, like where you're at and where you want to go. So we want you to be aware of who you are now. We want you to also be aware of what you can become. And we just want to share that with you. We have a journal. You can look it up. It's the Spark Journal. It is a great journal to help with gratitude, to get you on that path if you have not experienced this awareness, or you're not for sure how to go through it or what questions to ask yourself, because empowering questions are also key into learning about yourself and being aware of yourself, your likes, dislikes, and just to get to know yourself a little bit better.
Right. I think that's well said. So yes, the first step is awareness. The second step is focus. And then you can go, the sky's the limit. Not even the limit, beyond the sky.
Beyond the sky. Well, I'll meet you there.
Okie dokie.
From our family to yours.
Live with passion.
Live with purpose.
And live with love.